McCollum looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Here's Allen. And the rebound goes to Murphy. And it's the Pelicans' ball. New Orleans moving it around. Back to Valanciunas. Offensive rebound. In the corner, it's Ingram. Another shot. And the layup is up and in.
Well, you know, Ingram's length is really an asset inside. It allows him to work over and around defender.
Allen outside. Robertson outside. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Brandon Ingram.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
McCollum, no good.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Now here's Robertson. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
You know, he's a good ball handler. Brandon Ingram, he can kind of pick his way through most any defense because of it.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Nice feed from Valanciunas.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Murphy. And then Murphy with the dunk.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Over to the wing. Here is McLaughlin. To the wing right side. From deep. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. Robertson outside. Latrey. Milwaukee, no good that time either. On offense, here are the Pelicans. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Knocked away. Robertson with the steal. Pass to McLaughlin. Allen outside. Now Robertson. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Dandridge. Some creativity right there by Oscar Robertson on the assist.
Well, you know, if you're playing Robertson to score, not a bad idea, but that means you're going to leave other guys open, and he'll find people.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And Milwaukee has possession. The Pelicans make their last shot. Tipped away. Fast break. Milwaukee goes up. Finishes the break with a slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
From deep, Robertson. A three-pointer is right on target.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond. Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Does not score again. That's his fourth miss against one make. McCollum left side. Pass to Dandridge. From outside the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
3 points.
Dandridge has got 7 points in the game. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense.
Your Pelicans. 18. The Bucks. 14.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And I've really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Basket good. Valanciunas has got his first 2 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now Ingram. After the missed three from Oscar Robertson.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Dandridge's shot is good.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Just 5 to shoot. Goes up the baseline. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Pelicans leading by 8. Stolen by Allen. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line, but at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
He gets that one.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Back to Abdul-Jabbar.
Abdul-Jabbar.
Nice job getting position that time by Abdul-Jabbar. And once he gets that position, he goes to work.
Here's Ingram. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
No good on the free throw.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
You know, Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
Now here's Robertson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the Pelicans making a change here. And so he hits both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you. Here's Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Robertson. It's not going to go for him. And New Orleans will come the other way.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And then Murphy with the dunk.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Assist from William Jones.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
To the middle. Now here's Valanciunas. 3, Marshall. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Marshall. It's McCollum on the wing. 4 on the shot clock. A fader. So here's Murphy. McCollum left side. It's McCollum on the wing. And here's Murphy. Down low. Valanciunas. And at last, they get one to fall.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
It's Miller on the wing. Robertson outside. Pass to Jones. He got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. Back right after this. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. New Orleans leading by 15. Here's McCollum. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last.
For your Pelicans, Brandon Ingram.
Allen with it. Here's Dandridge. Nice shot from the wing. Dandridge has got 11 points.
And, you know, that's a nice pass. You're right. I mean, that's the mentality of Allen. He won 2 college championships, both on very unselfish teams.
McCollum outside. Ingram right side. Back to McCollum. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Brandon Ingram hits from deep. 12 points for him.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Here's Ingram following the bucket by the Bucks. McCollum, no good.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Pass to Dandridge. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of this game.
And the basket by Jones.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Stolen by Allen. And here comes Abdul-Jabbar leading the break. Fires from deep. Milwaukee the rebound. Here's Dandridge. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Dandridge has got 7 points here in this quarter. And the whistle blows in the backcourt violation. He went over and back. New Orleans making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for your Pelicans.
Pass to Smith. Abdul-Jabbar up top. Here's Dandridge. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
3.
Oh, great ball movement there.
To the inside. New Orleans moving it around. Back to Jones. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Jones has got 6. And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Dandridge. Over McCollum. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Boy, they have finally found their shooting touch after a rough first half.
Personal foul. First team foul.
3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Jones has it in the corner.
2 minutes remaining.
And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
It's Ingram on the wing. Like at 6. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Inside. Here's Smith. Nice bucket inside there by 6'5" forward Greg Smith.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The Bucks making a change here. Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
The Pelicans call timeout.
Yo, give me just a minute, man. All right, I'm good. Take your time.
With it. Richardson gets a wide open look. And the shot is long.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Robertson. Here's Dandridge. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. And now just a 1-point Pelican lead.
He went for the two-hander on the slam. You can see some muscle, some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Pass to McLaughlin. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Richardson. Yep, it counts. And now a 5-point Pelican lead.
You really have to account for Richardson around the basket. I mean, he does a good job using his length to create and finish his shots.
Here's Smith. And the layup's good off the glass. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
13. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, I tell you what, understated but valuable at both ends. Competes at the highest level. Bobby Dandridge, one of the specialists.
Both free throws good from Dandridge. Here's McCollum. Lays it up and banks it in. McCollum's got 6.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team getting ground.
50. The Bucks. 47.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the third quarter could have even more action in store for us. Here's Robertson. Over McCollum. Robertson's shot is off.
The right thing there to stay tight on him and really try to keep him out of this defense. Breaking out the statue of liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Jones, no luck. Bucks trailed by 5. Here's Dandridge. Pass to McLaughlin. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Moves back up. And he lays it up and in.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
Outside, Jones. McCollum outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Now here's Jones. Following the shot by Kareem.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
To Cunningham. Pass to Robertson. Here's Dandridge. He is guarded by McCollum. Offensive rebound. Right side, Abdul-Jabbar. Robertson outside. Here is McLaughlin. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
To the inside. Kicks it out to McCollum. Pass to Marshall. Now McCollum misses in close. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Wants to get it to Robertson and does. Cunningham right side. Back to Robertson. Out to the right wing. Down low.
2 minutes remaining.
And he banks in the layup.
2 minutes.
Robertson's got 4 this quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. Here's Dandridge. Banked in off the glass. And now just a 2-point Pelican lead.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now. And so far, no go.
Timeout called the Bucks. They trail by 2. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter.
Milwaukee, timeout.
Hold on to t-shirt. Pelicans fans, here's your Pelicans dance team.
Let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during that last timeout, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bucks said to his team. Well, they're behind right now, but he's still upbeat. He said, guys, we can get back in this game. Stay together out there. All-out effort and win this game.
Thank you, David. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for New Orleans.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off the set, moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give them a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifting, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And here is Allen following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. And here's Robertson outside. Valanciunas grabs the board. Missed contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And that one misses.
And they love that it's CJ at the line right now. McCollum is a cool customer.
Pass to Allen. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Third team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
One of the all-time greats and most versatile scorers ever, Oscar Robertson, showing you how easy it is for him to get to the line.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
At the line for your Pelicans.
And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
You know, at this point of his career, Richardson knows his role, understands it, embraces it. He's a 3-and-D guy who gives you great effort at both ends of the court.
Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's McLaughlin. A three off the mark.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing wrong.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And Valanciunas has got the ball here for the Pelicans. At one point, they led by 16. And so here is New Orleans. Back to McCollum. And now here's the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, things happen.
Had to foul on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? If he misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
Oh, good on that one. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 6. 1 second left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this.
Good game, man.
Maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
That'll be a 5-second call. So we see the Pelicans.
Brand new coupe, I'm floored. Brand new, got a brand new, got door. Have it running like Boris. VIP, I'm very important. In the hood, I ain't never no tourist. Got the he got his own place. Fresh out of pandemic, but I ain't rusty. Got me walking, come be lucky. I'ma throw it all. Love me, welcome best guest. I ain't no talking like you know your bitch and I be ugly. Pull up with a bitch.